Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NBA preview and prediction on today's game between the LA Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs. It is Friday, January 1st. Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. Don't forget, you can subscribe to this channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, guys, take a look at the computer picks on the season. We're hitting at 59.7%. The against the point spread. So if you take that number and you apply it to the point spread, we're hitting at 55.2, very respectable. But have some work to do on the over-unders as we're only hitting at 46% so far on the season. All right, let's take a look at this game here between the Lakers and the Spurs. It was LeBron's birthday last game. So if you recall the last preview I gave on this game, it was the Lakers' first road game. I knew they'd be loose, and sure enough, they won handily that game. In fact, that game was never in jeopardy, 121-107. Now, a little different story here today. Going into this contest with the Spurs, last game they were a 6-point favorite. Now they're a 7-point favorite, so losing a bit of value here. And 7.5 is the number today. Over under at 230.5. The ATS forecast, the computer pick, gonna lean with the Spurs in an upset here. 118-117. The over under at 236.5. Looking at the Lakers on the season, 3-2 straight up and against the number, 2-3 to the under, where the Spurs are 2-2, 3-1 against the point spread, 2-2 with the over-under. The value index, we had Lakers at minus 12.5, so you are getting value, believe it or not, at 7.5. And we had the Spurs here at 0, so basically a pick 'em, and you're getting plus 7.5. So you are getting really good value on the Spurs. You got the computer pick on your side, so a lot of indicators pointing towards the home underdog in this spot. 64% chance of winning today, according to the Raymond Report, based on 13 past previous games in the database, compared to 67 for the Lakers, but that's expected. Lakers 7.5-point road favorite. Chance of covering very low for both these teams, 29% for San Antonio, 37% for the the Lakers. And I do have some numbers pointing towards the Spurs here today, guys. In fact, or the over. If I look at the Spurs, I'll get this team name right at one point. I look at the Spurs here. The last 2 years coming off a loss, the over is 21-6 for 77% for the Spurs when they're coming off a loss, and that looks pretty good if you like the over. But I think there's also a lot of value on the home team underdog here. Losing their last game, and now they're facing the Lakers on a situation where they're coming off a win. And, the Lakers are the Lakers. They're always going to play well. But looking at some of these 18-6 when they're coming off a game where they scored 107 points in the last game, favoring the Spurs. But, if you do like this game here today, guys, check this out. When the Spurs are a home team coming off a loss as an underdog, 7-3 to the over. So I can make a case for the Spurs and the over, but I think I like the over better in this game. And although the quote goes at 69%, so the percentage play does favor the over today between the Lakers and the Spurs. There you have it, folks. That's my preview and prediction on today's game between the LA Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs. Don't forget, you can get the free Raymond Report just by visiting our website at atsstats.com. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.